Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in on this video today, man. Today, we're going to be checking out Seal, Kiss from a Rose, Seal version official video, all right? So it looks like we got the same length as the album. I wanted to check that before I started this. Saw that the album version is longer. Then I saw there is a video that is the same length as the album version. So hopefully this got everything and I missed nothing, all right? I'm sorry if I missed something, but I did my best to find the best version for you guys, all right? So let's go ahead and take a listen to this one. Seal, Kiss from a Rose. Definitely heard this song. I remember it was, I think, it was on one of the Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan. You can't really see anymore. I used to have, you can kind of see my Batman's little head peeking right here. That's my blue suit Batman. You gotta love Batman, dude. This guy is so cool. Look at that cape flare right there. Love Batman. So yes, I got my Batman right there. Definitely love it. Seen all the movies, and I remember this one being, I can't say from which movie it was from, but I remember it being on one of the Batman movies. So we're gonna go ahead and dive in and listen to the full Kiss from a Rose. It always sounded like special and big, but I have never sat down and listened to the full song by myself in its entirety, so I'm excited to do that today. I've been on a little bit of a feel trip, right? Liking songs that give me some kind of feel, and this one just seems like it has some feel to it. So let's go ahead and dive in, take a listen to this one, and learn a little bit more about it afterwards, and we'll for sure find out which Batman movie it was from. But let's go ahead and do that. Thank y'all for being here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description on this video right here. Consider becoming a member by hitting that join button. Really awesome button. And yeah, all those actions help me get pushed through YouTube to find more viewers like yourself. Thank y'all so much, man. Let's go ahead and dive in. Even the intro, so good already.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Something about the sound of this. What is this? It's different.
There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby, to me you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Is that flute or what?
I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. And if I should kiss by a rose on the grave, I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain.
Our pleasure, pain.
To me,
Oh.
you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can feel you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yes, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Man, I just can't, dude. What is this classified as? I can't wait to see that, what they at least say. His voice, along with this song, it's so nice. It's so rich. It feels like classy. You know what I mean? This is such a classy song. I don't know why I get that feeling. Like, oh, I'm underdressed to be listening to this right now. All right, I should be in the suit or something. It just sounds dope. It sounds so nice and just big. It's a big production. The sounds that I'm hearing here, the strings, the some kind of wind instrument it sounds like, right? I don't know if it's a flute or what. His harmonies are so good. It all sounds like Syl, so I'm assuming it's just Syl singing. Those are probably his own harmonies. They sound fantastic. His ad libs, everything about it, I'm just like, wow. The production on this is just so superior, so top notch. I love it. Kiss from a Rose. Yeah, it sounds my pleasure, my pain. Uh, it's fantastic. I loved everything about it. So I can't wait to dive in, learn a little bit more about this one, but it's really got me just feeling great, right? It's a song that there's so much to come walk away with, knowing that wow, they really produced here. They really knocked it out, and they did. So I'm happy I took a listen, a stroll on this song today. I could definitely listen to this like just driving by myself in my car, play it for myself. You want to play it more because it's almost like a movie where there's parts that you miss and you come back the second time and you watch and you say, whoa, I didn't notice that the first time I saw this movie. That was a cool thing, right? There's so much to just dissect on this song. I feel like that every time I come back and I play it, I'm going to pick up on new nuances that are happening throughout this song. But it's just fantastic. I loved it. Kiss from a Rose. I was actually mesmerized by this song listening to it. So fantastic. Let's learn a little bit. All right. So we got Kiss from a Rose from Seal right here. This one was released in 1994. They have it. Okay. None of these speak to what I thought I was listening to. Maybe soul would be the closest, but they got it listed as rock, soul, baroque, pop. None of those really quite explain what I was listening to, and this is almost like a breach into a new genre for me on this channel, I would think. Like, there's sometimes when I hear songs and I'm like, oh, that kind of fits in this category that I've heard these other artists, and because nothing is truly like new in the world all the time, right? There's everything draws influence from something, but this one, it was really hard to pinpoint where I would say Seal sounds like this. Kiss from a Rose sounds like this. I don't think Kiss from a Rose sounds like anything I've heard on this channel. You guys help me. If you had to classify this, what would you classify this music as? So many of you are really musical experts. Y'all have so much knowledge and experience and exposure that you could help me out on this one. Let me know. I'm curious to know, just as a question to you. So we got the album version, 4 minutes 47 seconds. I believe that's what we got here today. Songwriter on this one is Syl Samuel is his full name. All right, he's a British singer-songwriter. Syl's second album. The song was first released as a single in 1994, and Warner Brothers. Wait, what? By ZZT, Sire, and Warner Brothers. So three places and included in the film The Never Ending Story 3 that year. Haven't ever seen that movie. The song was re-released a year later in 1995 as a Batman Forever film soundtrack, helping it top the charts in the United States and Australia. The song also reached top 10 in several other countries, including Canada, France, Iceland, and Norway. All right, the song's cryptic message lyrics have been the subject of debate since its release in 2015. Still provided verified commentary on the Kiss from a Rose entry on the website Genius, stating simply, I have avoided explaining these lyrics for over 25 years. I'm not going to start doing that now. All right, so they're pretty cryptic, it says. Background, Kiss from a Rose was written in 1987, several years prior to the release of Sill's debut album. After writing the song, Sill felt embarrassed by it and threw the tape in the corner. Sill did not present it to producer Trevor Horn until the recording sessions for Sill 2. In 2015, Sill said of the song, to be honest, I was really never proud of it, though I like what Trevor did with the recording. He turned the tape from my corner into another 8 million record sales, and my name became a household name. That's wild, right? He threw this away, and a producer came and helped him really polish this thing up. It was so good to me. I absolutely love this one. It looks like we're not going to get too much more. I would have loved him breaking down the lyrics for us, but I guess he won't do that for us. He won't be doing that for us. So, yeah, I don't know what I would have to say it sounds like as far as what the lyrics would mean to me. Okay, I'd have to really go and dissect the lyrics. I'm curious, what do they mean to you guys? To me, if I had to give a quick explanation, I don't know, it sounds like a deep love for somebody, but at the same time, doesn't matter how much you had loved this person, you made your mistakes, they caused you pain, but you also made mistakes and caused them pain. And maybe it's a love that is fallen apart, not meant to be, and you feel guilty for the pain that you have caused this person, to end this relationship, almost like what the video was portraying there. I could see it being that way, right? A sweet love dance with somebody, truly somebody that you love, but regardless, it doesn't matter how much that love changed you, that you caused them pain, and now they're fleeing from you, and you're like, why did I do this? What did I do wrong? I want to make this right. And maybe that's where I was feeling from the lyrics of this. It could have been heavily influenced by the video, but I see it fitting. Let me know what y'all think about this one. But my gosh, what a gorgeous song. Really want to know more than anything, what would you guys classify this genre? Because that was so cool. That was so dope, and it's unique to me. This was a unique song. So thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.